What's this? You don't think I can do something? Hold my cup. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails. Today, I'm putting out a doubleheader. I don't know if we're going to get any views or if it's going to confuse the algorithm or what, but we're back from vacation and making videos again, not just that older canned stuff. We can see I also put out one for Prevail Man, and it's a good one, guys. It's fun. So I'll link that in the video description. It's just being released at the same time. Go check it out. I'll also have a link to it at the end of this video. So go check it out. This one is for my main account, however, and there's some fun stuff. So just a reminder, folks, that my patrons are awesome. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, and yeah, you guys rock. I couldn't do this without you guys, and you're awesome. Thank you guys so much, truly, from the bottom of my heart, as my French teacher used to say, from the heart of my bottom. Now, guys, there's also the matter of the algorithm being mounted, and we need to start mounting it. I was on vacation, we did it less, and we need to pick that up again. That seems important to me. So please like, subscribe, comment, mount the frickin' algorithm, guys. Let's do it. And what's not going to mount itself, or it might, that doesn't do any of us any good. So let's okay, so let's see, what do I have today? That's right. So here, sorry, you guys can't see my face for you. So here's my cobble together. This is just from screenshots, this is from gameplay, screenshots of my gameplay. So you can see it's a little sketch. Lord Vader, it's just we go fight Lord Vader before I actually have a live version of him to show you guys. So this is what his defenses are that I can see. And let's see, so I didn't take screenshots of my defenses. Apparently what I did do is take pictures of my offense, which it being vacation, I just forgot to. I barely paid any attention to anything GAC. I did play my GACs, but the thing that I did do here, maybe you can see my face for a minute here. Yeah, so what I did do was I joined GAC and I didn't check my modding, and my Mara had all of her mods removed because I swapped her mods onto Armorer for the Sith raid, or the crate raid, and so Starkiller is not an option for any of my matches this week, unfortunately. And Kiadi Mundi also doesn't have his mods, so there's that as well. It's just a big mess. Did I bother to change anything else? Not really. Not really. My Kenobi team, I wanted to put on defense, but because Mara doesn't have her mods, I need him available to try to kill Rey if necessary. So that being said, let's get to the actual video, shall we, guys? So we start with this Lord Vader team, and it actually has Reva on it, and this is the only Galactic Legend showing, folks. A little bit scary. Only Galactic Legend showing. Decided to go in with Bounty Hunters here, though, for some reason. And I figured probably have to two-shot this, but why not just give it the old college try? So the goal here, of course, we want to. I don't know why I'm punching Reva, to be honest. Look at that, we interrupted Maul, and he didn't even get his biggest hits in for some reason. We're reducing his turn meter or something like that. So I just disintegrated him, because just to show him my disdain and scorn. I'm like, hey, let's just keep kicking Reva. I'm not sure why we're kicking Reva, though, because she has multiple lives. Probably want to disintegrate her as soon as we can, to be honest. But I'm not sure. So they fractured Fennec, and the goal here, guys, we just want to be able to kill their, obviously kill their stuff. Very clearly, we want to do that. But it's Yeah, okay, so I decided to shoot Reva here. I'm kind of going about it in a weird way. Like, I probably should be kicking Thrawn a little bit, at least. They have a pretty decent defense datacron, actually, so not really making much progress here with Senior Thrawn. And then finally, Bando kind of keels over, so that's a little bit sad. Almost got Thrawn. Instead, we killed Royal Guard, and then Thrawn fractured Fennec into oblivion, which is not really okay, if you ask me. It's not behavior becoming of something. I don't know. All right, so let's use Mothra to clean it up. I really liked using what's his name, Saw here, because I don't know if he does more damage than Wedge, honestly. I like Saw just because people say he's worthless, and I like to use worthless things sometimes, as it's the urge to do memes. Unfortunately, Lord Vader did pop his ult here pretty quick, and of course, as you know, Mon Mothma really relies on turn meter and assisting each other, and so phew, okay, so Mon Mothma cleansed herself. That's good, because now she can start. She had days on her, so she wasn't assisting. Whenever she does assist, she does clear off a debuff on one random person, so you eventually get everyone cleared. Gosh, okay, so Kyle Katarn managed to clear everyone except for Mon Mothma, because it clears non-rebel fire, just rebel fighters, not just rebels. So all right, cool. Killed hold on, you guys didn't even see the top zone, did you? Yeah, because I didn't take this video with the thoughts of like, oh, I'm gonna make this really awesome video, which obviously this is very much a very awesome video. Okay, so we killed yeah, so this is the bottom zone. Oh, I guess you guys did see what was on there. We killed Lord Vader, though, finally. 51 banners, so we dropped, what, 24 here, which isn't great, of course. But they have Starkiller here. They don't have any Galactic Legends showing, and I'm like, you know what? I think we're just going to... I have enough off-meta counters available here, guys. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did show you guys my available teams. Yeah, so we're using General Grievous here with Ball Droid, and I'm glad to have this counter back. Honestly, it's nice to have Grievous back. You kill Emperor first a lot of times, and then if you can kill Visas, that's pretty great, because otherwise she's just going to revive Palpatine. Poor old BB-8 usually bites the bullet or something. He takes it up the exhaust port, if you will. So just trying to keep everyone alive if we can. Obviously not that possible. Starkiller is a potent adversary, and we ought to treat him as such. But we did kill him pretty hard. We dropped 7 banners. So my opponent placed a maximum of what, 4 Galactic Legends down, because we don't know what's in his back zone. And it's kind of looking like he wants to play efficiency on me, and right now the efficiency game is kind of lacking, and so we need to hustle on some of these fights, but we also need to get as many banners back as we can, because my opponent, I didn't scout him. It's on vacation. You know, I didn't want to get into a big shouting match, I guess. Shouting match? Efficiency match? I don't know what words to use, guys. Don't mind me. You can look at Bastila's health and protection thing. It's because Cal was called to assist a couple times while he had his stance to be able to hit under protection, which is pretty cool. Man, we almost killed Basti there. A couple unlucky rolls here, guys. I think my opponent has about the same GP as me. I forget. I thought that he actually had a little bit more than I did. Some of his relics, though, I'm like, man, maybe I'm remembering it poorly. But yeah, you take out Bastia, and what we're really waiting for, guys, is for Cal to get his final move here. So he's got 30 stacks. He just needs Jedi Cal needs Yeah, his big hit would kill Malgus. Make sure you're targeting him before you go into that stance. And alright, there we go. Killed Malgus. And it's still, we have 2.5 minutes, but it actually comes down to the wire, guys. I don't want to give you any spoilers. I won't say how it actually ends up going, but it's crazy to me how long it takes to take out some of these characters. Even after Malgus is gone, it's like, yeah, we're debuffing you guys so hard that you just keep healing, and it's a whole mess. And silly Cal just realized that his big hit doesn't really do that much. After we do the auto kill, yeah, it just doesn't do that much. Relic 9 Malik, guys, what a monster. Alright, so I'm trying to heal a little bit, guys. Trying to play with my food a little bit so that we can get max banners. And you'll note that we don't have Jedi Rev in here. Jedi Rev would have made this a lot faster, most likely. But I decided to bring Barris and Shakti instead because of their recovery aspects, and because I want a Jedi Revan team available for my, later use if possible. So we're at 35 seconds, guys, and Darth Revan at Relic 9 is just a tanky a-hole, just ridiculous. Finally got him down. 63 banners. All right, Jedi Master Luke, barely a galactic legend these days. May as well kill Malgus, GL Malgus with Relic 9 everywhere. All right, so here's the cup meme, guys. Here's the one that I was telling you. And the idea here is we don't have enough support characters to use Gidme properly, and so my Gear 12 Cup got drafted because he's a support. He's a Galactic Republic support character, so he's able to still get those massive stacks of whatever it's called, courage. And he actually contributed some, guys. He doesn't have great mods, but there we go. We took out the squad. Here's me. I'm on vacation. I'm like just zipping through, so I had to super slow down this transition, guys, so you can see. All right, so Aphra is here. Let's see. That's AdRad and a Qui-Gon team. All right, so immediately we're gonna just take this Dash squad in with Han and Chewie. I know it wrecks a Dash and a CLS squad, but kill Aphra pretty nicely there, especially with the thick cron. But yeah, they weren't modded the way I would kind of expect them to be modded, frankly, for a really good Aphra team, and none of these guys have really good mods either. So I'm guessing, or not mods, but relics. I'm guessing my opponent had less GP than me, despite my thoughts previously. All right, 65. Cool. Now I guess let's go to the top here for a little bit for funsies. And all right, we still have Kenobi with Cat, and it's like, well, they didn't place any Galactic Legends, which means we have to be crazy efficient on all the other fights, right? I mean, we don't want to drop a single other banner, but we still have Kenobi, and I guess I still have Starkiller, but we're not going to use Starkiller because Mara Jade is a liability. She doesn't have modding. It's a big deal. It's a big, ridiculous deal. And so I guess let's just use Kenobi here with just Mace and Cat. Try to get some banners back. Remember, Zorii really loves turn meter, and so if we can just take out her ability to get turn meter, that probably helps quite a bit. It's also nice that Mace keeps ripping them out of stealth. I mean, this is pretty one-sided. Kenobi just denies so many things on so many squads. That's why he's awesome. You just want Cat to go with him. If you watch my other video that I'm posting at the same time as this, you'll see why Cat is so good with Kenobi. We got 67. We got 2 banners back. This is pretty rad. I don't know if I should use that word, honestly. Rad. I don't know if I've ever used it. I'm sure I have. I'm sure if I did use that word, it was pretty rad. Alright, I'm trying to get rid of all of these foresights so that when Nihilus goes, yeah, there you go, bud. You can actually do force drain instead of just missing all of them. Hey, look at you, Cere. Just handed out more foresight. How dare you? How dare you? So for some reason I'm just hitting her anyways, even though I'm planning on using Annihilate on her. It seems like the thing to do. Now, I don't have Savage available. He's on defense with Sith Eternal Emperor. Remember, we have 5 Galactic Legends on defense. Cere did do her Rexecute, but it wasn't quite enough damage to kill Talon, and so we can just move right along. And this is a pretty tanky squad. The thing to remember, guys, is like Traya will beat most of these squads. It's gonna have a lot more challenge against the squad with excuse me, guys, I'm still sleepy. Against the squad with Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum on it. Obviously not that here, so yeah, the only real damage output on this whole squad, unless you count OG Kylo, which I don't really count him compared to this Traya squad. The only other DPS here is Cere, in fact. So, all right, 65, pretty cool. We didn't get 66, but we got the undersize helped us there. All right, so something that a lot of people aren't, I don't know, taking that seriously. Like, so my opponent put Reva with Lord Vader, and they were like, hey, let's put Grand Inquisitor on defense as well. And I don't know if that's like a really great territory war strategy. That it really might be. But with the Kron I have, with Marin being so ridiculous, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get the full 65 there, to be honest. So yeah, just evaporate the Inquisition squad. It's ludicrous, guys. All right, this one always gets a little sketch. This is the full bastard trench squad, and I like to bring Aphra against it. Well, I don't know if I like to, but I've won every time on it so far. Just keep Jango ability blocked if you can, because we could just kill Newt again and again and again. Eventually, yeah, let's hit Trench for a while, I guess. He's hitting us back because he's a mean spider. How dare you frickin' spider-faced spider. I'm pretty good with those insults, guys. You can tell. Spidey McSpiderface. How dare you? Look at that. We got the kill on Jango. We just dunked on him. Woo! With that assassin droid. All right, so we got rid of what, the top zone? Yeah. And then, hey, look at that. Endurance is here. Well, we'll take that on in a little bit. So, all right, got to be real cautious here, guys, with the Reva squad, because Anakin can still kill half the squad. Like, you'll still win, but you'll get really bad banners. I did that in the previous match to this, or a couple matches previous. So we're just hitting Anakin until he gets ability blocked, and then we kill Qui-Gon, and then everything's good to go. Hunky-dory, as they say, whoever they are. You will never address me as they. Alright, I wanted to try this Zorii squad here against AdRad, and of course the really scary part is every time you crit, you're gonna be getting a bunch of whatever they're called, exposes. So you just need to just ignore the danger and dance right in. I don't know. This squad with Biston instead of K2 is actually fairly sad, guys. Don't do that squad, I guess. Like, no shade on my opponent, it's just not as good. K2 is way better. Way better. So, all right, 65. Good to go. Is that it? I think that was all the squads. Cool. So we ended up with, I mean, we failed that one time on Lord Vader. And then we did drop a few banners here and there. So we gotta make it up on ships if possible. So I just put out a guide on how to get 75 banners, 76 sometimes against Malevolence. People questioned whether people actually put Malevolence on defense, and I mean, I put Malevolence on defense, and a lot of people I face put Malevolence on defense because it can steal banners if things go even slightly wrong. And so, I mean, you guys can go watch that guide. We're kind of fast forwarding ships because screw ships, but at the same time, this is very reliable. 74 this time because you know, RNG can strike sometimes. But okay, so here's endurance with all of the all of the Leviathan ships, and so I'm not taking any reserves, guys. Just straight up these 3. That's it. No reinforcements. If they kill one of my ships, then I am in pretty big trouble. But the idea here, guys, is, and this works against Leviathan as well, currently. I know that Leviathan and its ships will probably get buffed here pretty soon, but the idea here, like, against Endurance especially, like, you just get your contract so quickly, and then, or whatever it's called, your ultimate's so easy, and then Endurance is gone, and these guys just slowly melt into the sunset, the distance, into oblivion. They melt into a puddle of crayons, or of wax. A puddle of crayons, folks. That's the brilliant insight you've tuned in for today. 77 though, hey. Got a 74 and a 77, not too bad to start with. And then, let's go. All right, so I'm still not sure if this is the right way to do it, guys. This is the way that started, like, people are like, just use Empire, and I'm like, okay, this is the way I had thought of to use Empire, but I would always, I really need to check and see that. I'm sure that this isn't like the best practice, guys. I'm sure I'm not playing it the perfect way. So anyway, we did manage to kill Anakin early on, and that's the big thing. So after that, we're just trying to play with our food just a little bit, trying to get our shuttle in. And just trying to figure out which ship would get us the most banner recovery, and I decided it would probably be Bomber because his protection loss was within reach. So there we go. We got 71, and okay, so it's a pretty good score considering I failed once. 18. That's not great. That means let's see, what is it? A 53? 1853 is the max. So we ended up dropping still like, what, 30 something? 35, I think. 20 from the loss, from the initial fail, and then 15 from other things. That's not terrible. But my opponent did keep 6 Galactic Legends for offense, and that's pretty scary. I have 5 GLs of my own on defense, so I guess let's see how it ended up. And I did just barely squeak out a win here. And I mean, I don't know what to say. I think it was ships that saved me, frankly. A lot of the things, if you go back in this video and watch my decision making on saving banners, I think that really saved me. Like, instead of Kenobi taking 5 characters, I just took 3. And whereas it was overkill, maybe we could have even just taken 2. I think 3 was probably the right safe number, but like a lot of the teams, you don't need the full complement of characters. Sometimes you do want the full 5. It's about discernment of trying to figure out what to undersize with. So that being said, guys, let's call it good. So go check out my other video if you haven't yet on Prevail Man. It's my smaller account, and the 3 Galactic Legends and General Skywalker that I had to face without any Galactic Legends of my own on that account, or any really good squads for that matter. So go check that out. Come watch me live on Twitch. You can find the link to that in my video description, and there should be a link to that other one that I keep referencing, the Prevail Man one above my head at this point. Yeah, guys, help me mount the algorithm, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. Take care, folks.